we are going to see how to secure a pages using session management. In our previous video, we have already seen the development of login module. So let's see what we have done in our previous video. We'll take one short review. So in this previous video, we have seen these different 4 pages. This is the login page where user is going to insert the username and password. This is the welcome page where user is going to access this page after successful login. So when user click on this button, he is going to take the verification code. If user has entered proper username and password, then he is going to access this welcome.jsp page. Okay, so now let's see. Now after performing this, user will go to this page and finally user will click on this logout button where user is going to come back to his main page. Okay, fine. So now let's see what was the main threat in this code. This code is currently not secured. Why? Because when I'll run this code without inserting username and password, I'm going to directly access my welcome.jsp file. See here, when I'll simply write welcome.jsp without making any username and password or without making any authentication, I'm going to access this file. Okay, so now we need to provide the security to this page. In a particular Java applications or any web applications will have n number of pages. So we need to provide the security to those pages. So let's see how we are going to provide the security. So basically we are going to provide the security by using this session management. Okay. So I don't think so there is no need of explanation of the session. So what is meant by session and all? The session means, let's say we are in the one lecture. So the start of the lecture to the end of the lecture. So that time is nothing but one section. You are going to attend something, any session. So that is nothing but a session. That's called the session management. Okay, that is one real-time example. So let's see how to implement that one. So now basically we are here. When we will click on the submit button, control goes to the login servlet. So we'll go to the login servlet. So here we need to create our session. So now how to create the session? HTTP session is an object. With the help of that HTTP session interface, we are going to create the session. So now here simply we need to say HTTP session is my object and I am going to requesting for this particular object by request object that is given by the Tomcat. So simply I am going to use this request. So now we'll get here session object. Fine. Once the username and password has been successful, now we need to set the session. So now how to use that? We need to say session dot set attribute. Okay, now this session dot set attribute is going to take the 2 inputs, that is in the key and value pair. Now first we need to provide the key, that is nothing but my uname session. Fine. And I am going to provide the value to this is nothing but my uname. That uname is nothing but this one. This is the value. From where we are getting? We are getting from the username, and this username text is belongs to this particular text box. Fine. So we are getting these values, and now here we are going to set the session. Fine. Once the user has been set this session, now user is free to use this name anywhere in his application. Means, see, now I want to use this particular uname session into my welcome page. So simply what we need to do here, we need to use the STL tag libraries. So simply write hello dollar curly bracket open and close, and I'm going to write this uname session. Fine. And I'm going to print like in a H2 tag. Fine. So here if you write our code in this way, directly we can access this particular session value. The session value we have set by the username, right? That is from the form field. So now we got here our session. Fine. So now once the user got the session and now user wants to log out. So at that time we need to perform the session invalidate into our login page. So here we need to perform those operations. So here, before moving to our login.jsp file, we need to perform the session.remove attribute. So now we are going to remove the attribute that is uname session. It means we are making it as null. After that, we need to make the session invalidate and then it's going to be redirect to our page. So now let's say, is it going to work? I'll run this code. It's executing. Hope you are not getting any errors. So we got here. So now here servlet is our username and Java is our password. So simply I'll write servlet and yeah. So here we go. We got the servlet. Servlet is nothing but our username. Fine. So when user is logged out from this session, it goes to the login page. Now still I want to perform the security. Like now if I'll say welcome.jsp, now here it gives us a welcome page, but here it's not going to display the username, right? Because we have invalidated the session into our logout file. So we have removed that attribute and we have invalidated the session. That's why in our output we are not getting here any username. So I'll execute once again. So now here it's my servlet and here it's a Java. Is my password and now login. So servlet is nothing but my username. So I am going to log out, that is I am going to invalidate the session and I am going to remove the attributes. Fine. And now I want to access my particular that welcome.jsp, right? So here we go. It means still we have not provided any security to our application. So whenever user is going to type welcome.jsp and user is not logged in, right? So at that time it should be redirect to the login page. Fine. So let's see how we are going to do that. So now in my welcome.jsp, what I'm going to do, now here we need to write our code. So now here I'm going to write my Java code. So simply we need to press if now session is an object that is given by the Tomcat in the JSP. So directly we are going to use that one. Session dot get attribute. And now attribute name is nothing but our user session. Fine. Let's see here what we have done. We have done the uname session. This is the name of our session. So now it's a uname session, and if it is equals to null, then here we should redirect to our login page. So how we are going to do that then? So there is one more object is going to be given by the Tomcat, that is nothing but our response object. Response dot send redirect, and that is nothing but our login.jsp file. Fine. So if user is not logged in, if session has not set anything, if session is none, then directly redirect to the login.jsp. Okay, now let's see how it's going to work. I'll run this code. Now here I have not done anything, and now here I want to access my welcome.jsp file. See here, I'll enter. See, it's come back to the login page again. I'll run it again. Welcome.jsp is the name of my file, right? I'll enter. It's directly redirecting to our login page. Means if user is has not signed in at that time he is not able to access any intermediate code. Fine. So let's say now I am going to use this servlet as a username and I'll pass the passwords. Now here we got it here, and now I'll log out. Fine. Now we got that one. So let's say if I'll add one more page in my application, can we use the same session name on that page? Let's see. Let's right click on the project, go to the new and JSP, and let's say here we are going to write about us.jsp. Fine. So in this code I want to simply display it's a welcome to about us page. Fine. So that's why I'm going to copy this one, all this code here, and simply I'll paste this code here. And now welcome to about us. Fine. And now here, once the user has been logged in successfully, at that time we are going to set the session. So now in about us page also I am going to use this session, uname session, and if even this uname session is null, still it is going to redirect to the login page. It means user is trying to access the about us page without using entered username and password, then it is going to be redirect to the login page. Fine. So let's say now on the welcome page, what we'll do, I'll write one more code, simple, to redirect to our code, that is about us page. So let's say it's my about us page, and now we need to give the about us.jsp as a link. Fine. So let's run this code. See, now here I want to access my welcome.jsp. It's not going to give us that page. Now I want to access my about us.jsp. Still it's going to redirect to our login.jsp. See, about us.jsp. Fine. So once if we'll enter the servlet username and password and login, now we got our page, that is welcome page, welcome to the login module, hello servlet. Now this servlet is nothing but our username. Now I want to go to the about us page, so simply click on this about us. Now you got here welcome to about us page, then hello servlet. Now here we'll log out, and now we come back to the home page. So in this way we are going to secure our intermediate pages by using session management. Hope you got these concepts. So simply what we have done, we have first need to set the session, we need to set the session attribute, then on each page we need to use that session attribute. If this session attribute is null, then we need to stop it, right? Fine. So this is what we have done till now. Hope you got this concept. If you find any doubts, then please post your comments in the comment section. Thank you.